My best friend.
Full. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vivian. I'm the Tired Natural here on YouTube, and we are currently at 80 subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. I see you as you subscribe. Actually, by the way, can you imagine? I can be able to see who's subscribing. That is so cool. So, following Mini, who is Mine, who's pronounced as Mine, and it's Mini, and it can be Mine. It's potato, and tomato. All right. And also, let's assume any background noise that you hear. I live in a real place. People are moving, children are playing, chickens are, I don't know what it is that the joggers do. All of that is going on. These episodes are dropping every Thursday of the week. So if you want to catch up real time like the Twitter people, you should be there every Thursday. The second episode, this is taking the girls to the rally, but we have to go character by character. We have Minnie and Charles cooking. Charles is the husband to Minnie. I'm so happy that the two of them, as they are cooking, they are casually speaking Kiswahili. I was so proud of that moment. Like, there's no need to fake it to an extent where people in their own kitchen are speaking English, because this is Kenya. Most people speak Swahili, and they are casually just speaking Swahili as they cook in their kitchen. Minnie so says that she's teaching the husband to cook. And as they are in the kitchen, Minnie tells Charles of the event that was Smell and Scent. That is what Minnie calls it. She cannot even remember the name of the event that she attended. So they're catching up, and Charles asks dramatically because Minnie says, and then a bitch tried me. And then Charles asks, which bitch? And Charles zones out of the conversation because obviously I don't think he's that interested in gossip. And yeah, that is it. So now we go to Dr. Maria, who is now house hunting. And baby, the kind of houses that she's viewing, in this country people have money. That's all I can say. The house is very, very huge. I don't know it's a how many bedroom house. Dr. Maria then goes ahead and asks for it to have a swimming pool because she said that her kids love to swim. I don't know, professional swimmers or something like that. And Dr. Maria also asks how much the interior finishing is going to cost, and the person that is taking her through the house states 40 million Kenyan shillings only. And if that does not call you poor, then you're in a good position in this life, okay? Because most of us were actually just called broke by Dr. Maria. And it so happens that Dr. Maria is returning to Kenya. That's why she's house hunting. So we see Sonal, who is now dancing. She says it's called Kizumba. And as she's dancing, Dr. Maria joins her because Sonal wanted to have a one-on-one with Dr. Maria since the dinner that was at the first episode. You guys remember that? So Sonal goes ahead to tell Dr. Maria that she should apologize to Vera because it was... First of all, she appreciates that she called Vera out, but she goes ahead to explain that it would have been done in a better way. So she asks Dr. Maria to apologize to Vera and clearly states that the same way Dr. Maria disrespected her in front of people, she should apologize in front of people because she's not going to accept a private apology. Vera's friend's name is Amina. I found it. I'm so happy now. I know she's such a pretty girl, and they're catching up and they're throwing shade obviously at the event. And Vera goes ahead to say if it was a scent event, they should have had scent connoisseur or somebody who knows scents, understands scent, someone who could have experienced them fragrance, because it to state that Vera likes fragrance a lot, and she should have appreciated a more fragrant event. I've never been to one, so I don't know what exactly Vera was expecting. Vera goes ahead to state that if Dr. Maria attends the rally, she's going to rip her off. Okay. Right. And wants to catch up with Dr. Maria, and they go to the gym. Both of them, their bodies, they're lean, you guys. Lean. They look so fit. They have muscles. And they just look like people who like working out. Actually, Susan goes ahead and says her body is a result of working out a lot of times. And she looks good. They look good, actually. They will age well, we can tell. As they're working out, Dr. Maria goes ahead and tells Susan the reason why she attacked Vera is because she feels like they should be role models to younger children, because so many people are watching them now that they have social media followings, and because of the social responsibility, that's why she felt like Vera was wrong. And they explain to each other and go ahead and state that pregnancy is not a disability, so it's not an excuse to behave badly. That is shade to Vera, obviously. Oh, Lisa invites Mine over to her house so that they can have yoga. Mine has never had yoga before because she thinks that is Mzungu activities, and Lisa's house is very, very gorgeous. It just looks like a Mzungu who lives in Kenya, how you would expect them to live. It's so much nature, so simple. There's no so much, I don't know, posh interior. It's just simple, like wooden kind of interior, and it's gorgeous. Actually, it's gorgeous, but me, I wouldn't live in it because I'm not a white person, you know. I am a Kenyan. I would like to have a lot more, I don't know, fancy lighting, but having me walking in to the yoga practice with a full face of makeup and then with another wig. At this point, everybody is shading Minnie's wig, but I think that Minnie is actually just a glam queen and should accept her as such, because she's going to show up in a full face of makeup and she's going to show up with a different kind color of wig. That is just how we should. Lisa tells Minnie to the butterfly position, and Minnie gets so sexual with it, and I think that is just the kind of person she is. And I'm going to sensitize these words because I mean YouTube is not going to allow me to upload a video with it. But Minnie keeps changing every little conversation to be yes, and at this point Lisa loses it and she goes ahead and tell her let's change this conversation. So that is when now she invites Minnie to the rally. So Susan and Lisa meet at something business park, and Lisa still is so excited that she won herself a return business class ticket to Dubai, and she cannot wait to go and rally in the sand dunes. And they chat with Susan and they say that is a good idea. Actually, they can do it together. I don't know if they're going to do it. And this is invites Susan for the rally that is going to happen at Machakos People's Park. She gives her the date and the time. So now, guys, the day of the rally is here, and Lisa is going to use a Mobius. I don't know if you guys know that car, but that car is, I don't know, assembled or manufactured in Kenya. Do not quote me. I am not a mechanical engineer. But that car has something in Kenya. It's actually a Kenyan brand. And Lisa is using that car, and that car actually, it gives Jeep. It actually totally gives Jeep. It's so gorgeous. It's a beautiful car. Guys, just take this moment, pause, go and Google Mobius. It's a beautiful, beautiful car, and it has a sunroof. And that is the car that Lisa is using to go to Machakos, and she's driving with her passenger. I don't think she's relevant in the show. And they're catching up. Lisa arrives at Machakos at 8 a.m. I think that is when the rally was supposed to start. They now the ladies who are now coming are going to be picked with Mercedes, and they're going to be driving 2-2. So there we see a lot of exteriors of Nairobi. Nairobi is so gorgeous, as in from the aerial view. It's gorgeous. These are being picked by Mercedes. Sonal is driving with Mine, and you can see Sonal getting ready in her vanity again. The beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place that she gets to get ready at, I think, every day when she's leaving her house. So Mine is going to drive with Sonal, and during the drive, Sonal tries to initiate a conversation with Mine, but Mine is not having any of it. She states that she's tired, and her facial expression, how she's responding to the question, can clearly tell you that she's not interested in having a conversation with Sonal. On the other side, Susan and Vera are having a conversation. You can tell that they enjoy each other's company because they keep catching up. They're chatting all the way to Machakos. And then the rest of the Kenyans arrive fashionably late. It said that they arrived anything between 12 o'clock to, I don't know, 1, which was actually quite late because that rally had already started and people were already cheering and the spirits were already high at the place. When the ladies arrive at the rally, everybody is dripping in designer. Vera is wearing a denim jacket with white feathers. Bro, I looked at this lady and I was like, are you going for a rally? Actually, the person who was dressed too closely perfect for a rally was Susan, because she was wearing some tights, and it was Susan and Sonal. Sonal also was wearing quite a sporty wear. The rest were glammed. They were going there for glamour. They were not there for any rally. I had organized for them to have a tent somewhere that was comfortable, because maybe Kwanzaa, when I heard they're going for a rally, I was like, hey, the dusts and how uncomfortable it is with the sun in Machakos, honey. I was really concerned for them. So it turns out that Lisa actually made them really, really comfortable, because if you sit at the tent, they did not have to stand to go to see how the cars are competing. They could just have the direct view while still sitting. That was so nice of her. The tent is when everybody notices that Dr. Maria is not there, and the shade is drawn from all sides. So Vera and Mine, they keep talking about Dr. Maria, and Susan soon gets over it. Lisa gets over it. Sonal is also bored about the conversation, and they all ask each other to like forget about it and just enjoy the rally. But Lisa is obviously hurt because Dr. Maria did not communicate that she's not going to be attending the rally, despite her being invited, obviously. And everybody actually feels that that was so impolite of her. And after the rally, so the ladies now get into the rally cars, which Lisa had organized for the ladies to be taken round and have a feel of the whole event. So Vera is pregnant, so she'll have to ride on the Mobius with Lisa, obviously, and then the rest of the ladies will enter the rally cars, the smaller ones. that are very fast. And immediately everybody enters, everybody is uncomfortable, they're all holding on to their chairs, and the rally drivers are taking them on a spin. Guys, I think that was so fun because they seemed to have such a good time. And after that, they now go to the hotel that Lisa had booked for them. Again, another simple hotel. So that everybody is taken to their room, and immediately Vera sees her bed. She's shocked. Hey, lakini hata mimi, I was really concerned for our girl. Lisa is the one who booked this hotel for them, and so they are grateful to her. And then Lisa asks Sonal to stay for dinner since she has to leave. She's not going to spend the night with the rest of the ladies. And at dinner, everybody's at the table. Obviously, Vera is not going to the dinner table because she's too tired. She prefers to take a nap. At the dinner table, they catch up on the events of the day, and everybody feels like that was such a good invitation that Lisa had given them. They thank her. And at this point is where the show's episode is ending at. I don't think drama unfolded a lot in this episode. I was actually expecting a lot more. So let's see in the next episode if there's going to be more drama. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will keep updating you guys on these episodes as they come.